Alright, how many days do I have left? Friday. Saturday is October 1st. Crap, better get started. Hello everybody, this is Uncle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and today we are doing the one shot of what if Deku was in one... Bleh. I nearly said... Okay, hold up. No, that's gonna drive me nuts. Sorry about that. Today we are doing the one shot of what if Deku was in wakfu. For those who do not know what wakfu is, because it's a very old TV show, wakfu is a fancy word for, it's about this creature known as an heliotrope. It has all types of weird shit. And I recommend watching it on Netflix, if it's still on it, or on Hulu, or anything you have that is involving anime, because that's what it technically is. I'm just glad they haven't tried to remake the damn thing. I would have been pissed. Well, in this one, Midoriya is a, I'm gonna say he's just a normal person, like a human. But he doesn't have any special qualities. He doesn't have anything big. He's not that well known. Oh, well, for a little bit. Mostly he was raised by bandits, only knowing two things: that money and gold, and good weaponry and stuff like that are pretty much important in his mind. So pretty much over the years, he's became mostly like a sabotager for gambling. Mostly doing all that for the past years. Mostly helping the men taking care of the gambling. Nothing big, nothing small. Until Midoriya decided to actually do something for himself. When he turned 15, Midoriya found a way to actually defend himself against intruders. And those intruders are the enemy he's been dealing with. So now Midoriya fights off intruderish bastards. Mostly actually people. When the people actually attacked Midoriya came in ready to fight. Like any normal person would be. So once Midoriya actually got old enough, he decided to run it on his own location. And what he runs is mostly, as you expect from a guy who's raised by bandits, he became a merc, a sword for hire. Here is the best way of saying things. So right now he's not even dealing with much. So once he actually gets to... he gets up at the little village that the wakfu guy is. He's now, I'm going to say, 15 or 16? Yeah, 15. I'm going to say he's 15 in this one. Make my job easier. So once Midoriya actually got to the location, so once Midoriya gets there, he sees a problem. Mostly it's just one thing. It's something very big, but it's still something to concern about. So that's where our story begins. Luckily for us, Midoriya is not really that easily angered. So when he gets there, he comes across a certain part of the wood. He sees the enemy. He sees some people. Nothing big, nothing small. But he sees this yop. Like this big yop with this third eye. So Midoriya decided to take... So Midoriya, when he walked in, he just sees this guy traveling up the town. And he heard this place had good soup. So you can imagine how annoyed he is. This is when the guy shows himself and literally starts attacking him. Midoriya moves out of the way and literally fights back. This is when pretty much he cuts down the yop up with his sword. Now it's broken. This is when Midoriya picks up the new sword. Hi. That's new. Well, you're those shoo-shoos, aren't you? Yep. you're coming with me then. Wait, why do I have to come with you? No, because I need a weapon. Oh, that actually makes sense. Oops. So what do I have to do to activate? Yeah. Mostly just tapping on the ground, and yeah, I could turn it into either a weapon or something that's made for mass destruction. Good. But just don't expect me to do what that stupid Yop did, to make you control me. Yeah, that'd be wise. He's. Jeez, man, did you have to kill the guy? Huh? What did you expect? Anyway. See ya. Hold up. You came all this way. You might as well have something to eat. You're really okay with someone who just killed a guy right in front of your own kid. Had to eat here? Well, you saved my home. Home and my son, so I'm okay with it. Fine. Do you have a name? I go. Many people just call me the Stranger. That's it. The Stranger? Oh, I heard of you now. You're that mercenary. Aren't you a little young to be a merc? Merc? And aren't you a little old to try like that? Look, I'm not worried about that. Really? So you wouldn't mind explaining to yourself? Anyway, this is when Midoriya orders soup. And he actually eats pretty well. Anyway, what was I? This is when Midoriya comes across the new. This is when Midoriya starts eating, and this is when pretty much once he hears Rekka's outside. Oh, for the love of what now? Huh. This is when Midoriya said. This is when Midoriya asked, "Hey, can you transform to anything else, or is that like your weapon use? Depends on who hit me with." This is when Midoriya sees some water, taps it on it, and it turns into a water weapon. Oh, that's actually could be useful for the future. It better. Or wish you were two-handed. Yeah. Well, actually, no. I'm gonna say that Ruby Lax is a two-handed weapon. But well, it's a good thing you're two-handed. Otherwise, I would have never picked you up. Huh. That makes sense. Anyway, this is when Midoriya walks in. And he just he's the bad. And this is when Midoriya sees these little creatures running around turning everyone into bushes. Now I've seen everything. I thought I'd seen everything. Turns out I'm beyond wrong. Yeah, no kidding. You ever seen anything like this? If I saw anything like this, I would have told you. Right now, I'm not. So, let's go take care of it. This is when they start fighting off the enemies. And this is when they kill them. after, well, dealing with them, it makes the job easier. Easier for him to run around. And I mean easy. Anyway, after that, Midoriya walks forward and starts attacking them. Midoriya starts whacking using his sword, or then slicing and dicing them apart. This is when he sees that they're turning people to bushes, and then Midoriya's thinking, okay, don't get touched by them, got it. Dude, watch out, huh? And this when he stabs the creature. Huh. Normally, you wouldn't help. Normally, the Shushu's wouldn't help their master. Well, let's just say I don't want to end up... I'll be honest with you, I don't want to end up turning into a bush. Well, anyway... Hey, this is when Midoriya just starts moving on. Anyway. This should be easy. It's not like I'm gonna fight anything different. Anyway, this is when Midoriya literally starts This is when Midoriya starts continuing his search. Oh, thanks. Anyway, this is when Midoriya helps them, and this is when Yugo says, "Hey, you think you can help us with this?" Sure. Who are you, though? I'm Yugo. Oh. This is Rules to Rude. Rude? Fine. Not like I got anything better to do. I'll see what I can do. What you're asking me is difficult. All right. Anyway. There. Sheesh. Anyway, this is when they start going to the forest. And this is when Yugo says, "So, you didn't really hesitate to kill that guy. He tried to kill me. Sounded fair." He's right. Although you could have just, I don't know, yanked me out of that guy. Since when did you start caring about a pathetic yop? Since when were you so prideful? I'm not. He was pathetic. Heck, and weak. Hate to trust you. He was actually a pathetic fool for even attempting so. Oh, sheesh. Talk about being pride, huh? I guess that makes sense. Anyway. Let's see. This is when Midoriya starts walking up and started moving. This one, pretty much, they find two girls. The girls are up in the trees, and they're... Well, actually, no. One of them is up the trees. The other one is pretty much trying their best to take out the creatures. Midoriya, just walks in and starts killing them all. But he doesn't do it in, like, a heroic way. He doesn't like if he was the bad guy. His bloodlust shows, and he starts slicing and dicing the creatures, killing them pretty easily. Not even hesitating, actually. That's when Midoriya got them all down. You really did not hesitate to kill all those people, did you? Yeah. Why should I? Hey, dipshit! Huh? You can calm down now. Oh, they're dead. Do you know... That's kind of rude to treat a lady. Do I look like I give a fuck? Look, if I cared about your well-being... I would have noticed by now, but I don't. So, either get your ass down, or we're leaving you for dead. Wait! Since you went all the trouble, this one they come down. Oh, brother. I was really hoping they stay up there. You don't get what you want. Apparently. So... what does this have to do with me? Yeah, actually, I know you. You do? Yeah, you're Amalia Sharam Sharm. Little brat. Little king's brat. That. Wait. Oh, you. Yeah, me. You two know each other? You two know each other or something? Unfortunately, yes. This pathetic bit has just been trying her best to actually... They try to... I'd impress her father that all this crap. Now she's dead. Now she's trying to prove her worth. Hey, leave her alone. Fuck off. Well, we saved you guys. Well, they saved you guys. Now we can go. I don't get paid enough for this shit. Wait, you're getting paid? Hey, that's up to you, Anatroff. Wow, what a nice guy. Yeah, the Shushu says, I kinda like him. Of course you like me. I'm the one that's wielding you like you're a monster. Huh. Anyway, once Midoriya and them actually get better, they're acquainted with the location of where they're at. This is when pretty much they noted there's a Greece event incident. This is when they continue on. But this is when I hear, well, we're coming with you, I hope. We're coming with you. Why? You're not fit for fighting. Excuse you? I can protect myself with a shitty doll and wearing barely any armor. What a fun idea. Yeah, that you have. How are you even alive? You know, I asked myself the same question many years ago. Anyway, let's see what's the problem. This is when they come across the problem. Poor trees. Oh, for the love of... You don't have to talk all the time, and you don't have to be such a hippie. Enough, both of you. Sheesh. You two are fighting over like rat dogs. Who cares what? Alright? Let's just find out the problem. Well, the problem is dead ass right in front of us. It's that fucking tree. Wait, why would the tree... You're Sedita. Take a good guess. Oh. It's very sick. Then heal it and we can go. This is when pretty much they do the original thing. But Midoriya doesn't budge. He doesn't even feel pity. But once Midoriya actually gets to the location, finds more about the location he's at, this is when Midoriya literally... Midoriya walks towards them, and he just discovers this guy floating above them. It's good to finally catch up to you two. Do I fucking know you? You? No, but I know you, stranger. Or should I say Midoriya? The butcher of the Yop Kingdom. Wait, that was you, kid? It wasn't me, it was my bandit group I was in. You were a bandit? Oh, get over it. You do what you have to do to survive. You do it your way, I do it my way. Once Midoriya and them actually find out, this one he says, shit. What? He's a time wizard. Smart. And this one he attempts to use it, but Midoriya is immune to the time magic, charges in, and starts slicing the guy. What the? How are you? Ooh, I have my own tricks, little shit. This ain't the first time. I might dealt with such dumbasses. Maybe if you actually tried. Now,
Excuse me. I'm gonna do this. Huh. Alright then. I'll see you around then. After Midoriya gets to the... This is when pretty much Midoriya's about to say, well, I would love to stay and chat more, but hold up. This is going to be a grand adventure. Who the fuck are you again? And how do you forget my name so easily? I'm Amalia Shrimp Sharp. And this face says I don't care. Here, let go of my damn jacket. You really are a heartless thug. Oh, shit. I've been called worse by kings before I butchered them. No, are you gonna butcher me? You keep pissing me off, yeah. That's enough, both of you. We got a bigger problem now. No. Oh. Besides, where'd you learn? Besides, where'd you learn even to fight? How are you immune to time magic? That's my business, not yours, Mrs. Ava. My name is Ava. Oh. Huh. Cool. Let's go. Oh. Wait, what do you mean? They're after both of us, and I want to know why. And apparently that little pipsqueak is the only reason why. Pipsqueak? What else would I call you? Alright. This is when Midoriya and them start going on their grand adventure and crap. So, you have any idea where to go? We have to get somewhere called Oma Island. Yeah, we're gonna need a map for that. You got a location? Yeah, I know a person. I know a certain woman. But she owes me a solid. But we're just gonna find the bitch. Shouldn't be that hard. She's not the best, but she's the best at what she does. Finding her is going to be the easy part. Getting there is going to be the hard part. How do you know? Because I've been there before. They're having some problem with something some idiot calls himself the Black Crow. But right now, we got to go through this little town that's full of these jelly people. Once I get there, this is when Midoriya comes across the jelly people. And they're being raided again. Brings back memories of my first kill when I was 10. Must have been real fun killing all those innocent people. If you're gonna try to convince me to say, oh shit, I regret everything I did. How horrible. Then you're shit out of luck. It ain't happening. And all you're doing is now just giving me a reason to kill you. Once Midoriya gets there, this is when I see the goat people, and they start raiding and doing all that shit. Oh, for the love of... Wait, we don't have to resort to violence. Why don't we just talk to them? You want to talk to these guys? They're dumber than yops. And besides, we could use the cheese. You really are fucked up in the head. Oh, spare me the insult. This is when Midoriya charges in and just decapitates one of the guys. Oi! Wait. Hey, little goats, huh? Who's ready? You killed our brother, and you're next. Come on, then. And this one Midoriya charges in, and this one Rubilax is thinking, okay, what type of traumatizing past did he have? And this one he starts fighting them left and right. Hey, cutting off limbs, legs, and stabbing one in the neck. And here comes the father. You little... You want to avenge your kids? Come on, then. And this one the guy starts charging in, but this one they hear, enough! The fuck? Okay. We don't have to resort to this. Why don't you guys just challenge each other? You don't have to fight. He killed my kids. You can make new ones. Ones? You heartless man. Says the idiot and who's raiding these people even though they could just ask for trade. So, yeah, I'm not the idiot. This one they say, how about we settle this? If he wins and no to the death, F, spoiled sport. Oh, I can be more than that. And then... So, if he wins, like I said, no to the death, you can do trading with them and actually just share the food with these little creatures. And if you win, well, you get to do whatever you want. I'll be glad to beat you to a pulp. Sure, Midoriya has his fingers crossed. This one the Anatroph says, no fingers crossed. Freaking snitch. Hey, I don't want to have blood over me. Hey, and besides, we could have just talked to the creatures. You want to talk to creatures that are dumb as rocks. I wonder how you even survived all these years. Like he said, just no blood. For fuck's sake, fine. If it will shut you up. This is when Midoriya starts coming in. Once Midoriya actually starts fighting these creatures, here's his seat. He's done. And then he starts going with them. Once Midoriya actually as the fighting starts, this is when they see the rest. They start fighting with the big guy. Midoriya beats them up pretty easily with just his pure fist alone. But he does it brutally, breaking horn, or punching fangs out, beating the guy to a pulp. When he stands up, the guy is near to death. And Midoriya just shows his hand. He just starts wiping the blood right off of him. That was easy. This is when everyone just gives him a look. What? You said no killing. You didn't say anything about brutally beating someone up near to death. Now, be grateful he's alive. He is right. Anyway, let's just get some food for the road. What makes you think they're going to give us food now? Because they owe us a debt. I hate to come back and kill everyone else here now, do I? And they gave us, when they gave us some food. You know, you didn't have to threaten them, you know. Sadid, Ian, if I want it, it's your wisdom I ask for it. I give up. There is just no... Oh, pleasing. There is just no way to talk to you. It's good. But now, shut the fuck up. Ava! You can't get mad over people who has a harsh mouth. Oh, you're a princess. Nice. And a fat, ugly one, too. Oh. Ah! I'll show you! Ooh, no thanks. I like my cancer. Ava, control your anger. It's kind of hard when this guy's a douche. Oh, please, I've been doing worse. Once they get there, this is when they come to the market. So, where is she? Her town's around over there. We just gotta get there. Is that it? Yep, that's it. And if she tried to talk herself out of something, I think that's where I come in. So let me just do the talking. Like I said, she owes me a solid. A solid or blackmail? Blackmail. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Once they get to that location. Good. Yo. Oh, it's you. Yep, I'm calling in a favor. We need a map of the world. Oh. Well, lucky for you, I have just the one. Really? Is it the knife around your waist? She pulls out the dagger. You got me. Please, if you think I was gonna not notice that, you're a fucking idiot. Hey, Kabrak. Yo. This is when Midoriya gets the map. I needed that cup of joe. Oh. This is when Midoriya said, well, at least we don't have to worry about the Anotrof trying to open up for his pathetic camas. Pathetic? Hey, okay. Hey, don't push it. Got it. This is when pretty much they're given the map of the world. Really? A minor shoo-shoo? It's the best one, I promise. Yo, shoo-shoo, wake the fuck up! Yeah, you! Oh, Mappy! Hey there, buddy. Oh, wait, you promised! Miss, sorry, darling, but I'd like to keep my skin. And I see what he does to my father. And you were wise to betray him. What did you do to his father? You think these boots are made? You think these boots are not made of cat? They realize what they're made of. You sick fuck! Okay, whatever. Where's Oma Island? Here. That means we gotta cut through that kingdom. That's not good. Is there a detour? I swear, sir, if there was, I would show you. Ooh, that map is really scared of you. Ooh, it didn't want to get eaten by an arachne. Huh. Anyway, this is when Midoriya starts walking. This is when they start going, and this is when they come across, well, the people. Oh. Damn, it looked very lively back then. Hey, Rubilax. You got any idea what's going on? Nope. I guess as good as you. This is when they start walking. Are you gonna tell me how you did that? Do what? The time thing. You managed to be immune to time magic. Wait. This guy's immune to time magic? Like, shut it, Map. Yes, sir. Who are you? What are you? If you don't mind me saying. That's a blunt question. And, you ain't no normal. Don't try to pull it. You ain't no normal. Well, man, no normal person would literally be immune to time magic. I'm OP. Oh, please. Please don't pull a yomp. Alright. Besides, I already know you're gonna... Besides, we're farther away from the group. Let's just say I'll tell you once we get our own rooms. Once they do get into the tavern, they see that everyone looks, dead. You sure this isn't involving a shoo-shoo, Rubilax? So looks like it, but I don't remember which one. You know a lot about shoo-shoos. Some shoo-shoos have the ability to take someone's shadow. Are you saying this is the work of it? Why else would they look so dead? Their shadow is connected to their soul. Without their shadow, they're just husks. Once they actually get done, this is when... And they start ordering food. And that's when they see Himalayan, and this is just when... Well, it looks horrible. Midoriya just eats it, anyway. Yeah. Oh, please. This is the least nastiest shit I've ever eaten in my life. Judging by you how you're eating that without feeling like your stomach turning, I can see that. Once I got eaten. Might as well. This is when Midoriya... Yeah, this is when pretty much the boys get their own room. Woohoo! A real bat! Hey, quit being a little bitch. It's just a bed. Aren't you gonna get on yours? Why the hell would I want that? Besides, it's none of my business. Where are you going? Like, I'm sleeping on the floor. I despise beds. This is when Midoriya and them start sleeping. But this is when pretty much Midoriya notices something in the window. Called it. You knew there was going to be an attack? Yep, from the start. This is when Midoriya grabs his whip, grabs Rubilax, and literally just cuts off the head. Midoriya hears the girls screaming. Well, they're useless now. Oh, we gotta go save them. Oh, for the love. Why did I end up with someone who cares too much about people? Alright. Let's see what we got there. Wow. Sorry about the pause. Anyway, Midoriya starts walking over to the guy. Okay. And this is when he just sees them. Like, he literally just... And this is when pretty much he hears them getting attacked, and Midoriya now has to babysit. Midoriya says, "You guys can't go 5 minutes without being attacked." Like, shut up! No, not like you got... I worry. Why did you even attempt to save us? We don't need you. Okay then I'll leave you two for dead. Bye. Wait! This one Ava says, no you don't. We gotta deal with you, you gotta deal with us. Man, you guys are annoying. This one when pretty much he starts killing the rest, and this is when he sees some dude. Who the fuck is that? Don't know. Wait. Oh, I know you now. You. I thought I banished you for murdering all those children at the orphanage. You still remember that? I was 8 years old. Oh, back then. Killing kids is not something you could easily forget. Sheesh. And this one Rubilax says, sheesh, I thought I was the bad guy. Well, number one, I had quite the temper back then. And you sure you don't have a temper now? If I had a temper now, I'll let you know. Oh, but no, I don't have a temper nowadays. I get annoyed, but I don't have a temper. At least not anymore that I know of. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a lurker. Ugh, you are ugly. Anyway, back to the what if. Midoriya starts literally killing and destroying them. But once he got done with that, Midoriya literally walks up to... This is when he just walks up Up to them. Huh. Alright. Hey, we good? Oh, that explains what you are, huh? You actually fell in love with that stupid shoo-shoo? Ooh, you're Shadowfang, aren't you? What gave it so away? Hey, you bad breath, for starters. Or just get a tic-tac. That's Midori thinking, that's right, get pissed. And also, get some surgery for those hips of yours. Or is that badunga bunk back? Hair is literally getting ugly. Wait, what? But I've been on a diet. Hey, dude, even the freaking Sadidi has better fashion taste as well. What the fuck is that? This is literally not the time for Goth. This one he attempts to attack him, but Midori just cuts off his finger. And this is when everything turns back to normal. Oh. Wait, how did you know? Oh, please. Wait, what about the people you, killed? Like I said, once you get rid of the shoo-shoo problem, it mostly just frees the people. Well, how did you know that was gonna work? Or, this idiot had pride. This idiot has pride. It's that easily to manipulate him. Oh. That, and he's that stupid. But, my ring! Where is it? Right there, you idiot. Now, about that wanted poster. It is removed, considering that you saved lives. But it doesn't mean you're welcome. Well, I got another favor then. And why should I let you? I could start killing people again. Alright, you heartless man. What do you want? They're bitching about food. That's it? You just want food? Well, they do. I already ate. Huh. Anyway, this is when Midori literally starts open and just sees that. Huh. Must be new things this day. Ready to deal with this. Once they actually got done with all that, Midoriya just comes around. Now. You have any idea why they'd be here, though? If I had any idea. Anyway, this is when they start eating. Rule starts eating, and this is when pretty much it goes pretty well. Anyway, after that, Midoriya starts actually sharpening stuff. But once he actually gets to know better about the plate, this is when they move on. So, how we get there. Once they get there, this is when Midoriya said, and this is when they get to another town. And this town is about some place called Cabal. Midoriya takes a good look at the place and just looks at it. The fuck is this shit? What? You never heard of Cabal? Unlike you, I don't waste my time with something as stupid as and not as useful in battle than sports. Once they get there, this is when they come across a boat. So, well, Here. Ah! You just willingly gave up those camels? Must take them, and I'll take your head. And, you know, stupid people haven't forgotten about you. Of course they would. Of course they haven't. Why am I not surprised? Anyway, once Midoriya gets over there, sure. Might as well. Once Midoriya actually gets there and he sees more of them, he doesn't even bother. Once they get on the boat, Midoriya's pretty chilled. But this is when, then pretty much he sees an arachne trying to eat his map. Ah, help! Help! Oh no, you don't, you stupid bug. Woo! Thanks.
Thanks. You're useless if you end up as spider food. Anyway. This is when Midoriya start. This is when they just start getting there. Once they actually continue on, he sees, well, he sees Oma Island. Is that the place? Yeah, Oma Island, dead ahead. Of course, it's around. But wait a minute, isn't there anything we should worry about Oma Island besides the rumors about a giant kraken? And that's it. I mean, a giant crawler. That's it. Oh, great. Sushi. Once Midoriya actually gets there, mind you, I forgot to mention, Midoriya wears always a mask, so he never takes it off. Have anyone? So, who's gonna take off his mask? Ava! Wait, Amalia. What? I'm curious. You're really gonna be... You really... I can't save you from his wrath. You seen how well he strikes that sword, and you do realize I'm not asleep. Take my mask off, and you'll be wishing you died right back where we met those ugly those creatures. Huh? With Nox, who's actually watching them from afar. Huh. This is when Midoriya opens his eye. He looks at the creature and says, I see you. And this is when the thing explodes. Now that's interesting. Very interesting. So, what are you gonna tell us? Let's wait until they're asleep, otherwise we're just gonna deal with them. Alright, once everyone's asleep, so, now you're gonna tell us, yeah, how are you so powerful? I was trained, but I saw one. Someone worse than me, actually. Someone worse than you? Who could be worse than you? Ever heard of the pirate Iron Morgan and Black Eyes? Yeah, he was one of the most dangerous blind pirates ever seen. Well, he trained me and showed me the harsh world. He let his men rape me 24/7 when I was 6, all the way to 8. When I first killed the first they started had enough and killed the first rapist, he decided that I was ready to realize the harsh world. He wasn't wrong. Once I got done killing, he recruited me to replace the guy. Once that was over, the guy that we were the guy with me, he started showing more fear of me than respect. Even he admitted that I was moving up the ranks too quickly, but not quickly enough. So we constantly fought. They got stronger and stronger. Didn't matter what it was. I was mostly used to wielding a two-handed sword. Or over the years. I see. There was nothing I couldn't rob, nothing I couldn't take for myself. There was nothing I didn't want. My greed of fighting and plundering pretty much got the better of me. And my whole crew died. I didn't really care about them that much, neither did I care about the captain. And he was actually proud of me for not caring about his life. I let him die a sufferable death. I'll give him credit though. He opened my eyes. You can't trust anyone, not even than yourself, because your body can shut down whether you like it or not. What he doesn't know is that Ava was listening, and only thing she could do was just tear up in surprise and just feel pity for him. Ava, I know you're there. Huh? You can come out. What? Oh shit, crap. How long are you there? Well, I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. I don't want your sympathy. Well, you're not gonna get it. Don't get me wrong, I still don't like you, but at least we now know why you're such an ass. Huh. Does your princess allow you to cuss? Yep. So, you say a giant crawl-up is gonna attack us? Yep, probably. This is when I get closer. Anyway, with Midoriya, and once he gets there, so that's Oma Island. What they don't know is that a certain someone's watching. I am surprised to see that he's even alive. It's a miracle. Another heliotrope. I know him too well. What has happened to you, Midoriya? Okay, we made it to this stupid-ass island. Can we fucking go now? Well, I'm surprised we didn't get attacked by that giant crawler. Maybe it's asleep? Probably. What's wrong? I feel like we're being watched, and I don't know why. Well, we are on an island. Creatures are gonna watch us. Once they get to the island and we start investigating, you think we should worry about anything? No, unless you worry about a storm. I'm more worried about what will pop up. Oh, it's just a giant place full of monsters, nothing big. Hey. Once they get there, Midoriya actually comes across.
lost the terrain. And this is when they find a weird looking door. I think we found the dragon lair.
What door? Yeah.
They turn around to see the dragon. Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Old friend. Or you were, my friend.
Is that a problem?
What happened to you?
People happened. I grew up. But like I said, do I know you?
No, but I know you. I am Grugaloragran.
Grugaloragran? That name sounds familiar.
It should. I knew you ever since you were a child 20,000 years ago. You were the first human to interact with heliotropes and dragons. Oh, how a nice person you were. A monk.
What?
You were a Buddhist monk back in the day.
This guy a monk? Wait. Oh, now I remember. God, I was such a sheep.
No, you were wise, full of wisdom. But the world changed you into the man that you are. And I see you have two shoo-shoos with you. You always had a gift to make friends with them.
You know what? I'm not even gonna deny it. He's good. I didn't even know. Before Grugaloragran say anything, this one he says, this one you hear him say, "Rule, get away from the camas." Oh, what camas? Either die by me, or Grugel, or put the coins back. Your choice.
No.
Nah, yeah, I'm their babysitter.
I can see that. Why else would you do?
Anyway, so what's this about?
Yes.
I figured you already know about Nox. Yeah, we bumped into him. What was that about?
He's trying to go back in time to be back with his family before he found the Elia Cube.
Wait, I don't think he has it.
He does not. Even I do not know where it is. As he's been looking at it for centuries. But the only one who knows where it is you, Dylan. You, Midoriya.
Well, you're shit out of luck. I don't know where it is. And believe me, I try. Believe me, if I wanted to know where that stupid thing is, I would remember. I try to forget it.
Well, it's time for you to stop forgetting and start remembering. To remember where it is.
Not here.
Here. We're being watched. You always had good eyes.
Right. Once they actually get to a more occluded location, Midoriya and them starts fighting. I mean, this is when they pretty much get there.
Must be easy with that.
You don't know the half of it. Alright, we took care of that problem. Now we gotta take care of the... And you too. Anyway, sorry about the pause. This is when Midoriya starts remembering. Oh, that's where I put it. You know where it is? It's more of a show than a tell. I hid it somewhere that no one would expect to. Not even Nox.
That we are on the right progress.
As if we can get there. I don't know if that place is still intact. We can't fly over there. It's too risky.
You have an idea?
Yeah. Yep, we take the boat.
Boat.
But you're gonna have to look less like a dragon. And that's what he does. Where bears? Learn something new. Anyway, Midoriya starts fighting. This is when Midoriya starts running. Starts going somewhere else. He was leading the rebellion. Once Midoriya actually got out of home to the place, this is when he said, this is when pretty much they get to the location. There it is.
Clever. The old church.
I don't recognize this place. It's my home. It's my old home. Before I became this. This is when he gets inside. To think all this shit, it was good.
But it always had a weird decoration sense. Huh. Well, here we are.
Now we just gotta find a way to get open.
Right.
As the old saying, God save the Queen. To think. All those years. I was always a happy child. Yeah. Well, you're now just an ass. Amalia! Ava!
It is all right. She does not know.
And you knew.
I could not get to you in time before you struck your first blood.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming the prick who reincarnated me.
Well, for being the god of war, I can see why.
What?
Yes. You did not know?
So what? Is he a yop god? You fucking idiot! Do I look like I have a brain size of a fucking peanut? So, how are we gonna do with this? I am just as confused as you. I have no idea. You got any ideas on how we can do this? Either A, charge it. Well, actually, we're technically already doing it. So let's just get it there. Once they get closer to the location. Yep, here we are. Sorry about that. Midoriya start. This is when Midoriya literally start. Where's that? This is when pretty much Midoriya says, "Hold up." He throws Rubilax, and Rubilax starts yelling, and this is when he realized he had Nox and had decapitated his head. There you go. You killed him. Now he can be with his family. Anyway, here you go. Thank you. Anyway, I shall be going. Alright, what's the nearest kingdom, map? That'd be the Sedita Kingdom. Fuck that, what's the longest? Wait, why do you not like Sedita Kingdom? Well, let's just say I'm not a big fan of your father. That's all. Well, maybe you should give the Steedus a chance. They don't like me. Well, oh, maybe not, but that you managed to change. Really? Well, not much. But you haven't killed one person. Well, okay, scratch that. You know what? How about you just be on your best behavior? And if I don't? This one, Ava whispers something in his ear. You're really willing to do that? I mean, you are kind of cute. Eh? Ava, this is when Amalia says, "What have you been drinking?" What? And yet, you're just jealous that I'm getting a hot date, not you. Ah! Ava! What happened to you? Being around you, I suppose. Alright, fine.
I'm getting too old for this. You and me both.
Once they get to the Sedita Kingdom. This is when Midoriya sees the people. The fuck? Everyone starts looking at him, but more of a hatred and a feared look. What did you do? Nothing? Really? Okay, you'll see once we meet Ava's brother. Amalia's brother. You! Eh? Oh, if it isn't the stinky breath. Man, you got uglier. Thanks to you. This is when they see the third-degree burn on his brother's face. And all the way down to his arm and leg. Still itching for a round two? What did you do to him? We had a disagreement. And that's it. So, what's the problem now? Hey, stinky breath, where's your king? Why should you know? I'm the one answering the question. Where's your king? He's in the tree. Grungaloragram? There is something wrong with it. Go check it out then. Hey, come on. Okay. I want you to fight me. You want me to do what? Fight you? No, I'm kind of curious how your stance is. I've never seen anything like it. Are you pulling a yop? More like I want to know my ally, more than I want to know my enemy. And violence shows your true nature. You really gotten to know me better. Let's just say, I did. Alright. This is when he activates his sword and he gets into a stance. I've never seen that stance before. This is when she pulls a bow, but immediately Midoriya has the sword to his neck. Should have drawn that bow earlier. That was quick. God of War, remember? Oh, right. So, you got any idea on how we can make sure this stays that way?
What do you mean? This. And this is when Ava kisses him on the cheek. You really are into me. Hey, group Ugo.
Huh?
How much can I trust you?
If you're asking me if we could fuse, go ahead. I don't want to control. Well, I know better. Besides, if I kill her, I'll be dead. Correct?
And that's what he does.
And Midoriya is in control. Now, he does not look like the Yop like the Yop would look like if he had ruby lax. He actually looks a lot like that's a good picture. Let's see. ELACK. Here we go. He looks like a Black Knight. Like he actually looks like a Black Knight. Something that a demon look. Look, he looks evil is the best way of saying things. How about this? Before you clicked on the video, and you saw the picture, that's what he looks like. Like if he's fused with Grugaloragram. I wonder what will happen if I take all that armor off. Off. Try and find out.
Not in front of me.
Alright. And that's when they turn back to normal. Spoiled sport.
Or I don't even think he can handle. Hey, I don't even think she can handle that size.
He's probably got a point. Alright, got it. Anyway, shall we? Sure. Anyway, this one here is, how about you fight me? Eh? You wanna... Wait, you want payback? Like, didn't I technically already beat your ass? Consider it payback. I want a round 2. Seriously? Seriously. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those days. Fine. But if you die, that's not my problem. Well, I'm not going to die. She is mine. Judging by her nearly puking, I say that she's not. So let's get this over with. And they start fighting. So pretty much this is when he blocks every attack that and Ramen has to offer. Then Midoriya stabs him. But before you can finish it off, this one he hears, "Halt! Stand down, son." Father. But I said stand down. We have to work. These people are our guests. It doesn't matter who they are. You really do forgive easily. You had every right to fight my son. He was being an idiot. Good. And plus, it was rude of him to attack first, even though I'm the one who hired you.
I suppose I'll let it slide. Mostly because I'm not in the mood to kill people. Good. Once Midoriya and them actually get it further from the location, and this is when pretty much Midoriya and well, they get to, well, let's just say Amalia takes him somewhere. Here. May I ask where we're going? You can use some sleep. Oh. And this is when they start taking out clothes, and this is when the map and Rubilax has it's a good watch. And they're just like, whoa. Oh. Oh. Ah. Once I got done pumping. Well, that was fun. How long were you two watching? We couldn't look away. Were they actually watching? They say they couldn't look away. I suppose they're not wrong. I hope you enjoyed the show. Oh. You could say that. So. Oh. So what do you want to do now? Why don't we have... Well, I guess we got nothing better to do. Want to be a mercenary and just do some mercenary work for a while? Sure. Alright, are you two okay with that? Sure. I don't see why not. Alrighty then. And that's it. That's been the one shot up of What If Deku What Was in Wakfu. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. This has been Dunkle Dylan here, God of Chaos, and I will see you all in the next life.